us to the next option, which is VARM, or voice enunciation for arming and disarming. As default, every time you arm and disarm the SG3, the internal siren on the SG3 will give a voice enunciation of the status. You can disable this or enable it via this option. Pressing the on button on the radio key will then take you into this option, and then subsequent presses of the on button will toggle you between on and off to turn the feature on and off. Once you've selected the option you wish, press and hold the panic button on the radio key, and this will then save your option. Pushing the off button on the radio key takes us to the next option, which is V-alarm, or voice alarms. Very similar to voice arming in the sense that if an alarm activates, the SecrityGuard 3 via voice enunciation will give you a voice message for this alarm. Programming is the same. Push the on button to select the submenus, and you can turn this option on and off. Once you select the option you want, press and hold the panic button, which will then save this option. Pushing the off button on the radio key moves us on to the next option, which is voice enunciation for battery alarms. This option, when enabled, will provide voice enunciation of a battery events in the case of a low battery of a detection device or the main SecrityGuard 3. Pushing the on button on the radio key takes us into the submenu, where you can then subsequent presses of the on button cycles through between enable or disable or on and off, and once you've selected the option you wish, you press and hold the panic button to save that option. Pushing the off button of the radio key moves us on to the next option, which is voice enunciation of system faults. Pressing the on button of the radio key takes us into this option, where again subsequent pushes of the on button cycles between the submenus of on or off, and you can enable or disable voice enunciation for faults. Once you select the option you wish, press and hold the panic button again, which then saves your setting. Pushing the off button on the radio transmitter again takes us to the next option, which is open, or open closing reports.